Are you living the Delaware Beach lifestyle? You can't live at the beach and do nothing. This up-and-coming year-round area has lots to offer. Find out where to eat, play, and serve. Living the ultimate dream.
Yeah, so, okay, we're here at the 302 Lifestyle Beach Podcast.
Yeah.
Kelly?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
So we were chatting a little bit about, we got an awesome real estate agent in the house.
Yes, I'm a real estate agent. My office is in Lewis. But I do the whole beach coast area. I love this area.
So I came across you actually through some of the content that you have out about things to do.
Yes, I do Sussex County Beach Living. I was inspired to start that this winter when after this whole pandemic year, it's just been, I've been discouraging for a lot of people. I think a lot of people have felt isolated, and I wanted to do something to connect the community, to encourage the community. And so I started Sussex County Beach Living, where I share a lot of events and activities for people so they know what's going on, even if it's virtual, which was a lot this winter when everything was canceled.
Yeah.
But I am enjoying connecting people. I'm also promoting small businesses that I think have struggled during this past year.
Yeah, the small businesses got hit really hard.
Yes, that was my heart is going out to them. And, so I try and do one a week. I meet with a small business. And like just this past week, I met with Barefoot on the Beach, and they started their business last March 2020. And a month later they were shut down.
It's funny. I've actually talked to like several businesses that started out right before COVID.
It's like, and I've met other businesses like that. So my heart goes out to them because here they are trying to start a new business, and then they were shut down. So they've not had it easy. And so my heart goes out to them, and I'm trying to, get the word out about their business, let people know what they do, and help them maybe grow again.
So the funny thing is, when I started looking into doing the 302 Lifestyle, and looking at different businesses in the area, and we just love everything about this whole place.
Yeah.
There is actually, I think, over 7,000 businesses in the area.
I didn't know there was that many.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like I was, when I hear someone like you or someone else that's, doing something where you're just trying to connect people and businesses. I had a comment, well, aren't you worried about, competition? I'm like, there's over 7,000 businesses.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things to talk about and do here.
That's what's amazing. And I think as a real estate agent, I can see more and more people are moving here because now people can work remotely, which that was never really an option. Now that a lot of businesses are saying this is acceptable now.
Well, we closed down half our business because
you don't really need it. So I think the commercial part of real estate is not doing as well, but there are more and more people, not just retired people. Now there's young families moving here because they can work remotely, and they've always wanted to live at the beach.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to see that. And then because Delaware is so low in taxes, that's another thing that people are, taxes are so low. We could afford more here, and then. Yeah,
there must be like 100, let's just say we have 100 new homeowners that we meet throughout the year.
Yes.
Probably 85 of them are either escaping taxes or just getting out of that hustle bustle.
Exactly. And then I think because of the pandemic, more people are leaving the cities. And of course, beach life is very appealing to a lot of people. So we are finding more and more people moving here, and it is a crazy market right now. We are seeing so many people looking for homes and not enough inventory. So I want to put it out there. If anybody is thinking about selling their house, let me know, because we are just in such a low inventory of homes.
Okay, so we got a couple of things. So number one, you mentioned it real quick, but if someone's trying to get interviewed or they have a small business, what was this? How can they get a hold of you for that?
So I would love them. They can email me at hello@sussexcountybeachliving.com.
Okay.
Or just look up me on Facebook or Instagram under Sussex County Beach Living.
Perfect.
I would love to hear from any small business that maybe has not had it easy this year and would like to, be promoted. It's totally free. I do it all for free. I just want to, help people grow back again after this tough year.
Great. So all of that stuff you just mentioned will be at the bottom, guys. So if you're trying to get a hold of Kelly.
Oh, great.
And then the second piece you mentioned was about low inventory. So
yes,
if someone is thinking about it selling.
Yes, selling is what we're looking for because we have multiple buyers. So the situation right now is people, buyers are trying to get a house. Usually there's 5 people bidding on the same house. And so it's really hard to for buyers. We just don't have enough inventory. So if we can get more people to sell, if they're, of course they have to be interested, but if they're thinking about it, it would be great to hear from them because, we are trying to help buyers find that perfect home, and it's harder right now. And even new construction has had some delays because of the pandemic again.
Yeah. So, okay. So if someone is thinking about selling, and what are some options that you see people having if they want to sell? Like, why would they want to do that?
It's an amazing time right now. You can probably get higher price than you ever thought because there's people bidding on it, and that's driving the prices up. So it is an amazing time to sell. I know some people say, well, where would I go? So you have to, be flexible. But as a seller, you have a lot to say right now. You can say, well, I need 6 months. And so the buyer could rent back or something, or, the seller could rent back from the buyer.
And that's why I wanted to bring that up, because sometimes people don't have these ideas in their heads, what they can do.
So there are and if you're flexible, you could even rent for a while and, rent back to the buyer, or, buyers are being willing to giving a lot of things to sellers right now because they're just, want to get in. They want to move to the beach.
They want the low interest rates.
Yes, the low interest rates are what's driving a lot of buyers.
That's saving people like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's also a great time to buy. That's I think it's a great time to sell for your price, but it's also a great time to buy because we're at an all-time low interest rate.
Yeah, and even though the property values may be a little higher, over the amortization, the amount of money you're saving over a lower interest rate is way more than the amount you're paying.
Exactly.
Upfront,
And then, the property taxes are so low in Delaware. That's why a lot of people from New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., all of those people are moving here because the property taxes are so much lower than any state around us.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So it's still good time to buy and sell. So
okay, so you mentioned before the show, so you were a teacher.
Yes.
Which I have a soft spot for teachers. My sister's a teacher, so thank you guys for all the work that you've done.
It was very rewarding. I did that for about 20 years. I was a special ed teacher, just have a heart for the underdog and just want to help people grow. And just, it was really rewarding to see the progress they could make. And I love that. But I just felt like I'm ready for a new season. We moved here a couple of years ago, and I just wanted to help people with another important thing in their life, and that's finding a home that they're going to live in with their family and all the memories you can build in your home. And so to me, that's also another important thing. And I also love just getting to know new people and connecting with people. So it's been rewarding that way too.
Yes, that sounds fun. And the emotion and the heart pounding that goes behind, handing someone the keys and stuff like that. Like
it's one of the biggest decisions you make in your life, and you're also spending a lot of money on that big decision. And so it's an important thing. And that's why I think, getting a good real estate agent is important because it's one of the biggest decisions you make in your life, and you want to have that experience behind you. And I'm part of Keller Williams Realty and the Griffin Higgins Team, and they have a lot of experience behind them. So I love working with this team. They're great people, and, we help the clients every step of the way. Yeah.
And Keller Williams, one of the biggest.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with them.
No, they're a national, international real estate organization.
And if you're looking for someone that generally just cares about your kids or your family and finding you the great place,
I would love to help them.
Awesome. And
the other thing I love to do is let people know what's going on in the beach area. And that's another thing I do. I have a free newsletter. Anyone that's interested in this newsletter, I send out every day all the activities and events that are going on around our area.
Okay. So someone moving here from big cities, escaping
Yes.
taxes, whatever, they come here.
Yes,
They don't know what to do.
exactly.
You can check out shows like this, shows like yours,
Yes.
but now you have a newsletter where you'll send out.
Send it to their email. Yep, for free. And I, research every week. I research what's going on all the way from Milton all the way down to Fenwick Island. So anything in those beach areas, Bethany Beach, Dewey Beach, Rehoboth. There's so much going on right now. Even back in the winter, I was sending a lot of virtual activities. They were still doing art classes online and music things online. But now we're really thankful. Things are opening up again. And so there's so much to do outside, at this beautiful state parks. There's a lot going on at Cape Henlopen and Delaware Seashore State Park. But then there's also great music concerts at the bandstands and just at the boardwalks. And so there's so much going on. And I want people to know, especially if you're new to the area.
So I was just with a homeowner that she said she was 84. She was down at the bandstand, which is the boardwalk area where they have music.
Yeah.
And they were Uptown Beach was playing, I think it was.
Yes, yeah.
And she said that she just loves going down there because even though she's older, she can't stop herself from dancing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I love it. 84. That's awesome.
So that's awesome.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. So that's what's nice about the bandstand concerts. A lot of them are free. So you can go and enjoy the music. Then you're right at the boardwalk and the ocean. Great things that you can, that's what I feel like. Here at the beach, there's so much to do, and you can go for a walk on the beach any day of the year. And it's just, so nice to have that opportunity. So that was the things you could do even back in the winter. You could always go for a walk on the beach, which.
So how does someone make the decision to want to go here permanently? How did that happen for you?
Yes. Well, I think my husband now works remotely. So we had that choice of doing that. And I think that's what a lot of families are finding, that they actually have an opportunity to move where they want to live. Like a lot of people would love to live at the beach, but your job always dictated where you lived. And now more people are getting that option where they can move to the beach.
What was the biggest change from where you were in Pennsylvania to the beach?
Well, I lived at a farm. I lived on a farm.
Oh yeah.
So I had the farm life in Pennsylvania, a lot of work. So I don't miss all the work. I love animals. I'll always love that, but I love having more time to enjoy. And I still have my dogs, so I still enjoy my pets, but now I can walk with them on the beach, and I love that. I've always loved the beach. So I think anybody that's a beach lover is going to want to love to be here. Yeah.
Now, what's your number one thing that you didn't know about real estate when you first got into it?
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
or somebody else doesn't know.
Yes. That. Well, in Delaware, I think the best thing I found was the property taxes are so low. And yes, the prices can be a little higher than maybe, inland more. But, overall, over the long term, you're saving a lot if you're not paying high property tax.
Yeah.
So you can enjoy living at the beach, and you'll still save money over time because you're not paying those high taxes that you are in the big cities.
Yep. Now, here we go.
Yes.
Favorite place to eat?
Oh, I have so many. That's a hard one. Well, I love seafood. So I love the I love Lewis. So that's where I go a lot. So the Wheelhouse or Irish Eyes are probably.
There's a bunch of new spots down there.
Yes.
Too. Yeah.
Yes. Striper Bites is new. I mean, not that new, but a new ownership. And then, there's just a lot of great places. I mean, where else can you go to a restaurant and be right at the water?
Yeah.
Rehoboth has a lot of those, and I guess around here too. Yep. What is your favorite place?
Well, so we actually just ate at Roz, which is down there in Lewis.
Yes, that's a great.
We had him on the show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'd reach out to him. He loves doing that.
Okay, I'm going to look him up then.
But so that's like an Indian flair.
Yes, this is a beautiful restaurant. I love. Yes,
so
and
cute.
The Heirloom is right next to them, and they're
all those places down there.
Yes,
I love Honeys. They just moved out here in Bethany area too.
Oh, that's great. Yes, I love Honeys.
Yeah.
Yes, I love going there. So, I think I like Lewis because it's so much history and it's near the water.
Yep.
But Rehoboth
Now, did you have other options? Were you thinking about different areas, or was Lewis your spot?
I guess because I live in Milton, so that's closer to Lewis.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Milton, was
Yes.
that the area that you already knew?
And I love it. I live right near, the Broad Hill Beach and all of that. So I love the beach, and it's a little quieter. So it depends on what you like. Some people love the action, then you want to go to Rehoboth.
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. You ready to do lightning round?
Okay, what is that?
Okay, so what is your favorite book, tool, software, movie, something in your life, could have throughout your whole life,
that I
just
really
one thing that just really shifted how you were thinking or your life or the trajectory of your life?
Oh, that's a tough one. Let me think. So something that really changed how
just something that you really impacted you. Book, movie.
Let's see.
A person even.
Okay, I'm probably figuring that out. Let's see. I just love, I guess it's my personal taste. I love English movies. So
really?
Yes, I just love, I think
English.
because that's my heritage, English and Irish. So any of those shows I love.
Were you a Monty Python person?
Yes, those are funny. Yes, I love that. Yep. But I think one of my favorite series was the Downton Abbey series. So that's just who I am.
I heard they were redoing the Monty Python thing.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Anyway.
Yes, because that was great. Yes, I love
you have to have a taste for it though.
Yes, my husband doesn't like it. He thinks it's boring.
Yeah, Daisy doesn't like that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm missing a question somewhere, but what is one question I should have asked you? And what's your answer?
Wow, let's see. I'm trying to think. I think you asked most of my questions. I just, I guess I just want people to know that I want to encourage the community here. So if there's a small business that would, like me to help encourage them, I would love them to reach out to me.
Perfect. And that topic, what's some of your favorite things to do that you've discovered that maybe you didn't know was there?
Yeah, I love all the things that the state parks offer. They not only have great biking trails and hiking trails, but they also offer a lot of different classes like dolphin sightings or learning about the nature, crabbing or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
do little.
They have little classes that a lot of times Saturday mornings you can look it up and they'll say, hey, we're going to learn about ghost crabs or we're going to learn about dolphins.
I didn't know that. Yeah,
yes.
Check it out.
So I think the state parks offer a lot of great things, and I'm a nature lover, so that appeals to me.
So you would love Barn Hill.
Yes, I love. Oh, yes, I've been promoting them on my newsletter. Yes, they have those paint classes where sip and paint,
sipping with the sloth.
I love it. Yeah. Yes, see, that's down my alley. I love that.
Yeah, sounds cool. So Barn Hill, guys, if you haven't, you can check them out anywhere. But on Barn Hill, they just expanding.
Did you interview them?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I got to see that. Oh, I love it. Did you get to see a sloth in person?
Well, we went there.
Okay, good. Oh, good. I love it. Yeah, I've been wanting to sign up for one of their classes.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah. So all kinds of stuff to do around the area.
There is so much. Yeah, and I love art. So my hobby is painting. So I love the Rehoboth Art League. I interviewed an artist the other week through Rehoboth Art League. So yeah, I think that's another great organization here. Yeah.
Now Rehoboth, just doing a little bit of research on the area, it's a huge art area. So lots of groups popping up and just all kinds of stuff to do. There's art shows and
so many gifted artists. Yeah. So Rehoboth Art League is going to have a big outdoor show the first 2 weekends in August.
Okay, so first 2 weekends of August, there's an art show. Where's that at? Down right down the boardwalk?
Right. Yeah, it's actually going to be right at Rehoboth Art League's location, which is in Rehoboth Beach. It's a great
I think
location.
we've gone to that a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So yeah, if you are a lover of art, and there's some great artists that are going to show, and a lot of them show the beautiful paintings of our beautiful scenery here. So I definitely recommend that.
Right. What does someone do in Milton?
Yeah. Milton. I love Milton. It's a quaint town. Well, there's the Mercantile there.
Is there a downtown Milton?
Yes, there's a little the Milton Theater, I think, is probably what's most known.
Okay.
Milton Theater has some great comedy, great shows, musicians.
Oh, so they actually do little shows and theater stuff.
They have concerts there every week, every weekend. great shows, and I promote that in my newsletter every week.
Check it out. I bet we have a lot of listeners.
Yeah.
Interested in stuff like
yes,
that.
I would definitely recommend looking up Milton Theater. They have different kinds of variety of shows every week.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys got to check out 302 Lifestyle, but also
Sussex County Beach Living.
Sussex County Beach Living.
Yep.
Much more detailed stuff on specific things to do.
Yes, specific things to do in all of the areas, on the coast.
Really cool.
On the coast of Delaware, which is a great place.
Yeah. Kelly, so once again, guys, all of the information is going to be down below. Kelly, it was so awesome to have you come out here.
Thank you so much for having me. And I definitely, would love to have you on my show.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes, so that'd be great.
All right, guys. So if you're looking for real estate, especially if you want to sell or buy, check out Kelly and their team.
Yes.
Or her team. And also check out all the information down below, guys. Can't go wrong. If you're living the 302 lifestyle, this is the place to be. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, that's great. Well, that was fun.
Have you heard of float therapy? Holy cow, this is like the biggest secret in America. I think the world. Famous people, athletes, all these people are doing float therapy. And it's called Urban Float in Rehoboth. You can go to urbanfloat.com, click on Rehoboth, and check out these guys. You're basically sitting on 1,200 pounds of Epsom salt. Everything just feels so amazing. And you're on this weightless, de-stressing pod for an hour. I love it. You get a discount your first time. You can also let them know that you're from 302 Lifestyle. Check them out, guys. Sponsored by Urban Float.
Wish you could spend more time having fun and less time with chores? Go to 302beachtalk.com to get $20 off a home cleaning. You'll be entered to win a completely free cleaning. Eat, play, serve. Sponsored by That Guy with a Broom.